Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Avanti Wellness Podcast, hosted by me, Lydia Smith, aka Butterflydia. I'm embarking on my own transformational journey, and my intention is to inspire, inform, and support you all along the way. My hope is that we are all learning something new with each episode. So let's meet today's guest. Hi, everybody. How's it going? It is later than usual today. It's 11:30, and I went live earlier with my 60-day well-being card pull and posted that already. And I got up early, like around 6, and I've just been doing a lot of things. I had a nice long conversation with my sister, and now I'm getting on my daily live. So I want to, that always reminds me to turn my volume off. So let me go ahead and do that now. So basically, I want to talk about going with the flow of your life. So a lot of times when we are trying to make things happen for ourselves and create things that we want in our lives and goals that we have set, we are in power down mode. Take action, do things, get it done. Type A personality traits. And I just want to encourage people to also recognize that there is a ease and flow of your life that has to do with non-resistance. When you have non-resistance, things tend to work out more easily and effortlessly. And resistance can be emotional resistance. It can be relational resistance. It can be physical resistance. I mean, there's all kinds of different levels of resistance that we can encounter. And I just want to remind people that if you can go with the flow of the direction that life is taking you, sometimes there's a reason for that direction. And a lot of times it's helpful, especially when you think it's out of your control, then it's helpful to ask, what is this opportunity trying to teach me? What is mine to learn? What is mine to do in this situation? And it can oftentimes be a more empowering place to view as the observer, you viewing your life, how things are going. And, I've mentioned before, I'm not a religious person, although I grew up in a religion. I don't necessarily, claim one particular religion. I have beliefs and I have faith in things, but I want to share this. I'm going through some old boxes, cleaning out, culling, getting rid of things that no longer serve me. And I'm going through keepsake boxes that I have put together. And there's always something to clean out of a keepsake box that no longer needs to be a keepsake. So it just makes the box lighter and lighter. Or you can get the boxes consolidated if you need to. So anyway, I found this little card in my keepsake box. It has my name on it. I looked on the back to see who gave it to me. It was a woman who I worked with when I was in high school. I worked at a little boutique, and when I wasn't there, she would take my place. And I received this card, I'm pretty sure my senior year in high school. And so I just want to tell you a little backstory that is so ironic about this card. Okay, first of all, it's a card that you buy in like a bookstore or, probably like a religious bookstore because it has a Bible verse on it. And the name says Lydia, as you can see, and underneath it in quotation marks, it says cultured, which I find actually interesting because that's true. I have always been interested in different cultures. Plus, I grew up in a very multicultural city, the fourth largest city in the United States. And on this card, it has one of my favorite, of all the Bible verses that you could have in your life that you could consider to be a favorite. I only have like 3. And out of all the Bible verses, who knows? Somebody probably out there knows how many Bible verses there are out there in the Bible. But this one happens to have my favorite Bible verse that I've had since I was in 3rd grade. And so the Bible, and I've even talked about it on a previous video. And the Bible verse that's on this card, I'll read it. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." The rest of that 6 and 7 is, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." That has always been in the frontal part of my brain as I've navigated through my life. And how ironic that in 3rd grade, I would have this be labeled in my mind my favorite Bible verse. And then in 12th grade, I would get this little card with my name on it with this Bible verse, clearly manufactured by a publisher somewhere, a card company. And actually, that card is reflective of how I've always seen the course of my life. For instance, even when bad things, quote unquote, bad things would happen, I always knew that it was part of the plan, part of the divine plan. And I'm just sharing that with you because if you're going through something challenging or difficult and it feels like you're never going to recover or have relief from whatever it is you're experiencing, just trust that this too shall pass, and that your awareness of how everything that happens is part of a plan can help you look at your own life and your own circumstances and see it from an observer standpoint rather than the person who's in it. And know that when you have less resistance to whatever you're facing and you just relax into it and breathe into it, you can integrate it more into your life and you can become more empowered and more content, and your life can feel like you're, getting a little reprieve, and you'll have the ability to just kind of pass through it with the least amount of scarring, damage. What are some words like impact, maybe? So I just want to encourage people who are going through hard times to consider just going with the flow and breathing into your experience and recognize that everything that's happening in your life is for a reason. And you just got to ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? And what am I here to learn? I hope you have a wonderful day, and you all take care. See you soon. Bye. We've reached the end of this episode. If you'd like to continue with this motivational journey, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you won't miss out each time we load a new episode. If you have an inspirational story to share or want to let us know about a potential guest, we'd love to hear about it. Contact us at avantiwellness.com. See you next time, and remember, change is good.